Good evening, good morning, and good night. Welcome to Inappropriate Radio. It's your host, Shauna. Let's get into this. Okay, so, just give y'all a heads up. Y'all might not hear it in the background. This horn literally been going off for like 40 minutes. I'm not exaggerating. For a good 40 minutes. Alright, but we're going to tune that out because they ain't nothing but the devil trying to stop us. We're going to keep it moving. I lost my phone again. It sat in the supermarket all night. Listen, I left my phone in the supermarket yesterday. And it was in the same exact spot that I left it. Ain't got good. Won't he do it? Okay. I'm just a few minutes late because I was on the phone. I'm sorry. I was trying to get off. I had to unblock my phone and, call T-Mobile and call Apple and all that good stuff. But okay, all right. Look. So today the topic is going to be about money. We talked about how money is currency and how it's energy and you have to watch how you spend it and who you give it to. And how, you have to be in a particular vibration to attract a particular amount of money to you, right? And with that, with your heart being in the right space, your mind, your intentions, and all of that good stuff. Now, I want to go a little bit deeper, but kind of in a different direction as far as money goes, right? So with this money thing, money is important. Yes, we need it. That's just the bottom line. I don't really know another way to put it. Excuse the background noise. I don't know another way to put it, right? In a nutshell, if you find yourself in a situation where you're dating someone and you really like them, or if it's the other way around, they really like you, and you feel like you need to spend money or they need to spend money, it's probably not an authentic dynamic, and it's probably something that you shouldn't be in, or you're shorting yourself from fully experiencing. Being so interested in the tangible things and the material things and the physical things can really block you from seeing things that will allow you to grow mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, right? I think the most important part... Okay, I had this conversation with a guy. I'm sorry to stop that thought, but I wanted to say this before we stopped recording. I had a conversation with a guy and we were just talking about, how basically the roles are not even swapped. They are swapped, but basically it's like open prostitution. These are his words. Women don't even really care about men anymore. Women don't even care about men. It's basically what can you do for me? It's open prostitution, right? This is what he's saying. Now, of course, as a woman, I understand why we've gotten to that point, and I think men do also. And I think there's a certain type of men, there are certain types of men that actually respect the female that would go out and make money for sleeping with guys, as opposed to sleeping with guys and not getting anything out of it, right? I'm not standing anywhere on any fence. I'm very neutral in this because, again, I'm a woman first, right? But when you're dating, spending money comes with the territory. Now, you may have situations where a person may not have it. They may be on a strict budget because they're trying to reach a goal. They may have just come out of a really tough situation where they were being generous and taken advantage of, and they just prefer not to spend money. Or they probably just don't feel like you're worth it, right? Whatever the case is, if you feel pressed about a person spending money on you or you spending money on them, it's probably an unhealthy situation, or you probably need to step back and see what else you can get out of this situation other than material things, right? And I'm getting at that because basically, if you're having sex with a person who only wants money or who only wants to give you money, there is no love in that, right? There is no real genuine anything in that. So why would you have sex with a person? Because this is my take, right? Money is going to be spent naturally. You're going to go out to eat. You're going to, spend time with each other. That might require spending a little money on gas, buying some, entertainment, whether it be cannabis or alcohol. You're going to probably go to the movies, just do some type of activity to engage with this person, right? That's going to happen naturally. So you don't have to worry about a person spending money on you or having money. Anything outside of that is blatant, I don't care about you, or blatant, you're not getting this money, or I'm not going to spend this money on you for whatever the reason may be. So I'm saying this to say there's so many different scenarios where we could, come up with our own ideas and opinions on what a real man is, quote unquote, and how relationships really should be, and what's like required to actually be in a healthy connection. Sometimes you really have to remove money. You really have to remove what a person does for a living. You really have to remove a person's past. You really have to remove anything that can stop you from seeing this person for who they are at the moment, and not even for who they can be, right? Because who says they see that for themselves? Sometimes you see something in a person and you can go putting that on them, and that may not be the will of the Most High or their own will over their lives, right? That's another topic. But what I'm saying is, a person is going to spend money on you regardless, if they like you, right? Even most of the time, if y'all not in a relationship, some kind of currency is going to be exchanged, for you guys to be interacting with one another. So if you feel the need to pressure a person about spending money, it's probably a situation you need to reassess. I'll just say it like that. I'm not going to say it's toxic or it's bad. I can say that because that is true. Because the intentions are from the very beginning, compromised, and it's not authentic. So these are things that you need to pay attention to. Obviously, you want to spend money on a person if you like them, right? You want to show them you like them, and sometimes people use money and gifts and vacations and shopping sprees and buying cars and jewelry as ways of showing affection, and it's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That can be that person's love language, or to receive those things can be a way that you feel you can only know if a person loves you, right? What I'm saying is that we have to start building relationships and foundations, because these relationships that I'm talking about are not just physical, right? Not just intimate relationships, because an intimate relationship can be between anyone, a mother and a daughter, two sisters, just the closeness of it all. Any type of relationship, but especially intimate ones, right? We have to learn how to start building relationships on pure admiration, pure likeness, and genuine love, as opposed to, what can this person do for me? What can I get out of this situation? Because obviously, if you are an adult, a functioning adult, an emotionally mature adult, you're going to make decisions that make sense, right? So you don't have to really put so much emphasis on what can this person do for me? How can I get them to spend money? Or how can I get money from them to get whatever, you know? It's really important to know for sure that, first of all, if you're going to be interacting with the person, that they at least like you, right? Here you go, spending $300 on a steak dinner for two, and this mofo don't even have no intentions on talking to you when this date is over, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, we have to raise our vibrations high enough to be able to see, to first of all, even be able to attract people that are on our vibration, right? We have to be consciously vibrating and unconsciously be vibrating people on levels where we're attracting the right people, right? That's number one. Secondly, we ourselves have to know what we want out of situations before we go demanding, because a lot of the times we think we want certain things, but sometimes we don't. And that's true. Like, I'm saying that because I'm speaking from personal experience and just from seeing other people. Like, they say they want these things, they get these things, and then they treat these things in a manner in which is not even important, or something that they didn't just ask for, and actually receive it. Like, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. You ask for something, you want it. If the Most High feels that you're in a position where you can handle it, He'll test you with exactly what it is you're asking for. So to ask for something and receive it is like a spit in the Most High's face, you know. Whether it's a person, an opportunity, a scenario, whatever. Right? So we have to start aligning ourselves with the things that we want and demand. And yes, that includes people with money and spending money on us and all of that, you know, because I feel sometimes we look at things that are not important. Like, if you want to know how serious a person is about their own money and how much of an investment they think you are to them, all you have to do is look at their spending patterns. That's it. Their diet, how they eat, how they take care of themselves. What is their sleeping pattern like? You know, how are they eating? Are they working out? Are they spiritually in tune? Are they practicing being in a love vibration at all times, being kind to people? Are they actually doing this? You know? Like, that is the thing. That is the thing. So, you know, it's really, really important that we start building meaningful relationships. Relationships that have exactly everything to do with it, just wanting to connect with people and just wanting to network and build your own brand and build yourself, whether it's building emotionally, spiritually, financially, you know. And I'm not saying financially like use the person. I'm saying, what can you learn from a situation? Not how can you take advantage and manipulate a situation and finagle it in a way that you are getting over, you know, and you're just basically being the manipulator. Like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about really getting to know people, really opening up your heart, your mind, and your spirit to learning people, because you can learn that way and you can make money like that just from simply being around a particular type of person, having a particular type of conversation can make a light bulb go off in your head. So it's not always about the tangible things. We have to get out of that. And we are moving into a time where those tangible things, I think people are seeing, is not even important. All this shit is fake. Everything we see out here is fake. Everything is fake. 90% of the things we deal with on a daily is fake. Even the people, like literally fake everything. So I just don't want us to keep going down this road. And I really think the Most High wanted me to go into this because the new year is coming. And it's going to be a lot of changes and a lot of different energy going on. And we all need to just start making decisions and building relationships. And we talked about building relationships also that have nothing to do with one person giving the other money. Let's put it like that. Because if you could come together with the person and you guys can make money together, of course, that's something that the Most High is orchestrating and the angels is putting together. You know, I'm not speaking against that. I think everyone knows exactly what I'm talking about. But, yeah, that's it. I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I hope you guys are safe, going to have a good meal. Get some rest, get ready for your week coming up, and just chill. And I hope you guys enjoy, everything. All right. Peace. Love y'all.